Have you ever read a scene in a book and felt like you almost saw it, but something was missing? Or maybe you're struggling to paint a vivid picture with words and your writing feels flat. If so, stick around because today I'm going to show you how to bring your scenes to life with the power of AI-generated visuals. You might have heard of aphantasia. It's the inability to visualize images in your mind. For years, I didn't realize that my brain worked differently. I would read all of these elaborate visual descriptions in books, wondering why authors spent so much time on them. To me, they were just words. Words that felt like they dragged on. However, I'm also a fiction writer, and I like to be inclusive of other thinking styles. So while I don't get as much from visual descriptions as I do from the other senses, I still recognize how important they are. So, how do I, as a writer who can't visualize, handle this challenge? That's where AI-generated art comes into play. I use a tool called Stable Diffusion XL with Comfy UI. But don't worry, there are plenty of other AI art tools available online that work in a similar way. The first thing I do is create a simple prompt to generate an image. For example, tree, autumn, rain. This is just the starting point, and from there, I add keywords based on what I know works well from experimenting with the system. Now we generate the picture. And even when it's not perfect, we still have an external reference for writing. This is where the fun part comes in. Stare at the picture. Really stare at it. Keep staring. Ask yourself, how does it smell? There's rain and dying leaves in this picture, so we can imagine an earthy aroma. Next, how does it feel? With it being autumn, the air temperature would be chilly. The humidity of the rain would give the cold a penetrating quality. Also, include your main character's emotions and how they feel about the scene that they are in. Third, what are the sounds? Obviously, there would be the pitter-patter of raindrops. But what else is there? Are there any birds or the sound of wind? Or perhaps it would be eerily quiet. And if it's relevant to the scene you're writing, also ask yourself, how does it taste? Is there a scent that's strong enough that your characters can feel it on their tongues? Or perhaps they're eating something. A visual makes it easier to place myself in the scene. It helps me write a more inclusive description of all the senses. Last but certainly not least, ask yourself, how do the words and sentences sound? Use alliteration, similes, and metaphors. Read it out loud to get an idea of the cadence. Adjust it so that it has a rhythmic flow. Remember, when you're a writer, your medium is words, and your readers are always going to be aware of them on some level. So don't forget to treat them with as much care as you put into the concepts that you're describing. I hope this video has given you new tools to bring your scenes to life in a more immersive way. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and share how you have used AI to enhance your own creative process in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe because next I'll be showing you how to write perfect prompts for AI art. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.